I'm stood outside Brent Cross West Station. I'm visiting every station on the Midland Main Line. I am into the final episode now. It's nearly Christmas. Let's get to St Pancras and do London at Christmas. I think I'm going to like it around here when it's finished. That looks a lot like a first Capital Connect train. Guess where we're not? Sheffield. What's that Coldplay song? Annoyingly, I did just miss a train. It's so white. It would be at home in Essex. Yay, Thameslink cancellations. It's got horns, is that a ball? That's a bit of a mouthful. I'm hazarding a lot of guesses. Ah, good old Brent Cross West. Train.
Please don't be alarmed. We will be conducting the fire alarm test.
Well, I'm here for the fire alarm test. I'm probably going to get interrupted by an alarm, but... So it was literally about 51 weeks ago that this opened. I was here. So a year ago, I was nearly in this exact spot. It was dark. I was very, very cold. If anybody ever says it's warmer in the south than it is in the north, they're lying. It's just so cold right now. Brent Cross West was just about to open. Obviously, not a lot will have changed on this side. I'm going to go over and have a look on the other side. Much busier on opening day, obviously. I think we've established this station is to serve the development, which is currently under construction. Then it will become a lot busier. But until that's finished, it's going to be a quiet station. But this is exactly what should happen. Build the stations before you build the houses, the shops, etc. Because then all your infrastructure is ready to go. This was always the visually more interesting side, and it was built ready for the development. On that side, the building has already started behind that hoarding, so I think there was artwork here on opening day. That's all gone now. The building is physically there, it just needs to be fitted out. And then, I saw on the plans, there's going to be another one on that side. And I think that's the main reason for this like intermediate floor, because that's going to be a way into that development. And I think that will end up being a way into that development. The hoardings here show the plan perfectly, so you can see the buildings on either side of this entrance. I think I'm going to like it around here when it's finished. So this handy illustration on this side showed all the plans. So this is Brent Cross West Station. All of these buildings are being constructed. If it goes to these plans, I like the look of these buildings. So you can tell this is an old aerial photo because that looks a lot like a first Capital Connect train. The buses have now started serving the area. They weren't here on opening day because I don't think there was enough notice to get them going. Seen on that hoarding, Sheffield Hallam University in London. Guess where we're not? Sheffield. Sheffield is where I was when I started this series. I'm here in Sheffield. It's clearly not part of Sheffield University. You clearly can't have Sheffield University in London. It's an oxymoron. No, just no. I'm really glad to see the development has properly started because my worry was I'd come back and it'd still be exactly the same. Brent Cross West is definitely going to become a much busier station. This is Claremont Park as part of the development. Everything on that end of the site is really starting to go up now. So in that, what they're calling the visitor pavilion is a model of how they're expecting it all to look. It's interesting. And like I said, this is exactly how it should be done. Station, then the development. Then it doesn't just become a car-orientated hellhole. Though of course, it only works if the development does actually come. It's a nice little park actually. Even got a little pond. You know I like water. I mean, it's a shame that there's no Christmas tree here like there was last year. That would make it a little bit more Christmassy. And Brent Cross West definitely doesn't feel very Christmassy this year. What's that Coldplay song? I'm still waiting for the snow to fall. Doesn't really feel like Christmas at all. I mean, admittedly, 2 days ago I was in the snow at Middlewood Station. That's annoying. I'm sure that video would have gone out by now. Annoyingly, I did just miss a train. To Cricklewood we go.
will shortly be arriving at Cricklewood.
I maintain that the Thameslink livery is one of the dullest train liveries that there is out there. It's so white, it would be at home in Essex. Go outside because the station is very, very, very uninspiring. Though interestingly, it does have the standard like 4 platforms, 2 for the slow lines, 2 for the fast that are shut off. There's also a line avoiding the station that I assume has just come out of the depot that's just up there. They built Brent Cross West so close to here that you can literally see it from here. And there's Cricklewood Depot over there. Though I think they had to slightly move that to accommodate building Brent Cross West. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that one.
We are sorry to announce that the 13:59 Thameslink service to Sutton has been cancelled.
Yay, Thameslink cancellations. Yeah, because this doesn't feel at all dangerous. There's a very, 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 very colourful cow. It's got horns, is that a bull? You know what? I take back what I said about Cricklewood Station. Down here, at least, as long as you're not on the platforms, it's beautiful. And I'm going to hazard a guess this is all done by the community rather than Thameslink, because Thameslink wouldn't do anything like this, would they? Right, train in 5 minutes, so I should probably go up. Ooh, wind's getting back up again. It's giving me throwbacks to yesterday. A couple of minutes, then we're going to, I think it's West Hampstead Thameslink next. The Voyager's brother. I'm kind of sad that my last day of doing this is all Thameslink, because just Thameslink is so boring. Nothing exciting about Thameslink. The 14:14 is currently showing us on time. Current time is 14:13 and 21 seconds. I cannot see the train. Do we think this is going to be on time? My money's on no. 14:14 and it just updated to 14:15. It's going to be one of those trains, isn't it? 14:15 will come and it will update to 14:16. And eventually it will just change to delayed. Me, sceptical, travelling on Thameslink? Never. West Hampstead Thameslink. West Hampstead Thameslink. That's a bit of a mouthful. Wait, what? Am I in the wrong place? Yes, I have been into Costa. Yes, I need coffee. I've still got to get back to Manchester tonight. Tell you what, the drivers around here are very, very angry. Lots and lots and lots of beeping. How to know when you're in London. So, literally so close it's practically next door is West Hampstead Overground. Already done that one, and just down there is the tube line. I'm not even going to walk down because I've already been there. So, West Hampstead has a new entrance. Well, I say new, it was like 2010. The old entrance is just around there, dilapidated, tiny little thing. I love how green this is. Green is a very good thing. I came out that way. I will go back in the old entrance. And this is the original entrance. Bad. Not good. So that footbridge there and that building over there is part of the 2010 new entrance. And this footbridge here is the old one. I can just see by just coming in that way. That would have been bad. Right, next stop, Kentish Town. And luckily, the train before is delayed because it's Thameslink, so I can just leave practically straight away. I don't know much about railway signage, but I'm going to hazard a guess that that sign means if you're like an EMR train, you cannot go that way. I'm going to hazard a guess that then just goes into the Thameslink core. I'm hazarding a lot of guesses. Kentish Town. I feel like I should not like it, but I love it. This is a mood, this is a vibe. We're in a cutting, flanked on both sides by old style railway arches. I'm liking Kentish Town.
The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here.
So right now when I'm filming, Kentish Town Station is closed until the end of the year. Normally you'd access the Thameslink station through there, but at the moment, just a little side entrance. Feels very undramatic. The sun is setting. Let's go to St Pancras. Or should I say, London St Pancras International. But that's a bit of a mouthful. Right, it's probably going to get a bit chaotic in central London, so in the peace and quiet here at Kentish Town, I'm going to say a massive, massive thank you to my lovely Patreons. Month in, month out, they are supporting me to visit every station in the UK. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting me throughout this year and all the other years. I literally couldn't be doing it without you. If you want to get your name onto the list that scrolls in every single video, the links to do so are in the description. But Merry Christmas, guys. Here we go, my final train on the Midland Main Line. There's been a lot of trains in this series. As we're coming into St Pancras, now seems like a moment for a montage. It'll be fine, they said. There's a September heat wave, they said. Nom 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 nom. And of course I get interrupted by a church. Sure, I can get out to Langley Mill if worst happened, right? Except, it's so dull here, there's not even a breeze. There are no trains to London. Our nemesis awaits. I'm doing a bit of a station jazzy uppy kind of thing here. This might be my last reasonable ice cream of the year. Jen's videos are basically 99% Jen saying, I love this. Love everything about this. I love this. I love it. This has turned into a really nice day. I can confirm there's nothing despondent. Miles is still very, very, very creepy. Long Eaton, it's a stretched out version of Eaton, CBA. Can't be asked. I don't know what time I'm leaving because I'm now so completely off plan. It's a nice station in the sense that it's remote and quiet and just the way that I like it. And now I go and find some water because that's how this works. That's a nice bridge. I can't help but feel like I've timed this really well. It's just started spotting with rain. So I'm going to find a pub. Pub. That has brought me into Leicester. We'll forgive it. I didn't expect to like Kettering. Let's go to Wellingborough. The creepy Miles. It's a bit windy. There's a Tesco. Jen is getting moist. This was a mistake. The village of Harlington is just down there. I'm getting wet again. It's a long boy. Who knows what I will find. I came to Luton and the Costa was closed. Luton station is broken. My hair, it's definitely doing hair things. Feels nice and swish in here. Fun in Harpenden. One more coffee won't hurt. Monday mornings, yay! Very cathedral-esque. This all feels very retro. This is a really bad Christmas movie. Christmas at Mill Hill Broadway. I mean, Hendon isn't exactly much better than Mill Hill Broadway by the looks of it down here. It's a shame that there's no Christmas tree here like there was last year. There's a very, 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 very colourful cow. That's a bit of a mouthful. I love Kentish Town. I am in love with Kentish Town.
We will shortly be arriving at London St Pancras International.
Kind of hoping that St Pancras would be a bit more Christmassy than it was. It turns out Christmas is happening over the road at King's Cross. Thank you for joining me, not just for this journey down the Midland Main Line, even though it has been quite an epic series. Thank you for joining me this entire year. It's been one hell of a journey across the whole year. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, thank you for all of your comments. I do read all of them, even if I don't manage to reply to all of them. Thank you to my Patreons for making all of this possible. Like I always say, I am so thankful. As ever, I will have a video out on Christmas Day and it's going to be a really, really good one this year. But I guess for now, all I need to do is leave a link here to the next video I think you should watch. And then see you on Christmas Day from a Christmas video. Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a good one. Spare a thought for me. I've now got to go and try and catch a train from Euston at rush hour.